Everyone doing? Well, I'm Wallace and welcome to another episode of Pet Talk. Well, today we have someone very, very special with us. I've heard a lot about him. He's a very acclaimed and respected as well as experienced dog trainer. So let's put our hands together and welcome Patrick! Yay, Patrick! Welcome to Pet Talk. Well, you know, I'm so happy to have you around because I've heard so much about you. And what was the very shocked look about?
Good
I
things
shouldn't.
bad thing you heard.
Okay, I'll forget about all the bad things I've heard. I'll only remember the good things. Okay, but talking about Patrick, right? I know you have a nickname. People call you 狗王, is it?
我想做米王啊，船王啊，可是做不到米王、船王，做狗王也是王。
Okay, but so how did the nickname come about? How did people start calling you 狗王?
I started off with training dog for MediaCorp drama.
Okay.
One of the first few drama was 芝麻绿豆。
芝麻绿豆。
对。
芝麻。
对，芝麻绿豆。
Sorry, how many years ago was that?
That was, I don't remember, 30, 35.
Okay, then I wouldn't know because I wasn't born yet.
Yeah. At the time I was just 5 years old.
Oh wow. Okay, so you started training dogs when you were 5. Huh? So that started from that drama. But how did they find out about you? Like how did they approach you?
Well, during those days there wasn't many dog trainers.
Okay.
So and during those days there wasn't anything like. Well, there wasn't anything like social media,
true.
yellow pages, classified ads, you know. So how did they find me? I do not know. Then after that, it was followed by 苗条淑女.
Wow. Okay, that sounds very familiar.
Yeah. Zoe Tay first TV drama. Zoe Tay, Eileen Tan, and Jezreel.
Okay, that was after the Star Search,
that
right?
Was after the Star Search.
Okay, so you trained the dog for them.
I trained that dog was called Waggie itself, and that's where I get the company's name from. You know?
Okay, interesting.
And you see, during those days, dog were considered 三大害.
Huh?
Yeah. Whenever we come to 三大害, baby, teenagers, and animal were considered something that is not desirable in film production.
Okay, I know what you mean because they were considered to be very difficult to work with.
Difficult to work with,
yeah.
yes.
Especially dogs because I mean like we all know that dogs are very intelligent creatures, but still, you know, dogs are still animals. So sometimes, you know, they may not behave exactly the way you want them to.
Yeah, but of course we change a lot of things in there with having a trained dog in there. It makes the filming so much easier. In fact, sometimes it's even easier than human being because you only need them to respond from one point to another point. But of course, there again, when we do film production, the expectation cannot be like human being. Like during one of the filming, this director asked me, 等一下，
这是狗。
不是这个人在讲话的时候，你的狗你可以不叫它点头或者摇头？我说不可以。
I think the problem didn't lie with the dog. It lies with the director. Like, what kind of director would expect you to do something like that? That's not very possible. But as you have said, you know, dogs are very intelligent. They can follow instructions.
Sure.
They can do things that simple things that we want them to do. And we also know that dogs are known for their acute sense of smell.
Yes.
And we all know that, you know, dogs are very good at smelling out, sniffing out food. Like my dog, you know, he can smell the food from meters and meters away. Okay, but besides that, you know, besides being able to sniff out food, are there other things that we can teach them to do with their sense of smell?
Yes, there are many. During my that was 1999 to the year 2000. I was
Okay,
a
so
civilian.
1999
20
to...
years ago,
Okay.
21 years.
Okay, sorry, my
21
math.
years ago.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So I was a civilian volunteer with SCDF, and we trained search and rescue dog. Where
okay.
these dogs are trained to use his nose to detect live victims that are trapped in like earthquake situation.
Oh, victims? Oh, okay.
Yeah, search and rescue dog. So a trained search and rescue dog is able to detect people buried 30 feet underground.
30 feet.
Yes.
Wow, that's very deep down.
Yes, and it just needs a hole, you know, to carry the human scent up, and the dog can actually detect.
Wow, amazing.
And we can even train the dog to detect even people hiding up at the roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because you see, the human body discharge something like 40,000 dead cells, and this is called RAF.
30,000.
30,000 per minute.
Oh, okay.
Dead cell, all right?
Dead cell.
Dead cell, which is called RAF. You know?
Okay,
so the
okay.
dog can actually detect this cell very accurately. Yeah.
Okay.
So and of course, in one of our advanced exercise called scent discrimination.
Scent
where-
discrimination.
That's right.
Okay.
That means the dog can actually detect article that we have touched with our hand.
Oh, okay. That's something that you will demonstrate for us later.
Yes.
Okay, but before that, you know, in recent times, in recent months,
Yes.
all we talk about, all we think about, virus. Like when you look at the papers,
Sure.
when you go online, you see virus everywhere.
Yes.
So, you know, I've heard that dogs can actually sniff out illnesses and viruses. How true is that?
Okay, now I was in Ottawa and I met up with this guy, and he actually trains sniffer dog that detect cancer cell in a human body.
Okay, that one I've heard before.
Yes, yes, and I actually met that guy
Okay.
who
Oh,
trained,
okay.
and I see the process of how he actually do it,
Okay.
which is very, very interesting. You know, so what they do is you don't have to fly all the way there to see him. He will give you, he will send you a sealed envelope with a mask. So you just need to breathe onto the mask for 10 minutes, and you seal it back and you send it back to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they will put it into various containers, and when the dog detects that mask has cancer cell,
Okay.
he will put his paw on it.
Oh, okay. To identify
to
which...
identify that he detected a cancer cell. Okay? But the thing is, the dog is able to detect cancer cell, but they cannot detect whether the person have prostate cancer, lung cancer, or liver cancer. Yeah, they only detect on the whole that the person has cancer.
Okay, which means the dog can know that this person is sick, but he or she will not be able to tell what kind of
Yes.
sickness exactly.
Yes.
So how does it work in terms of virus? Like
Virus,
yeah.
okay. Personally, I have not met anybody who train
Dogs.
dog that detect
Okay.
viruses. But I personally would believe, because I have trained a lot of dog that uses his nose to detect.
Okay.
And I personally think, well, the dog can detect virus, but like flu, okay, the dog may be able to detect flu, but he will not be able to detect whether they are coronavirus or they are H1N1,
Okay.
or bird flu,
Okay,
or
okay.
influenza.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but they will detect it on a whole that is a flu.
Okay, so they're still useful to some extent. Like. They
Yes.
will know
Yes.
whether this person is not feeling well, but they will not be able to exactly show what kind of illness
Yes.
this person has.
Yes.
So like I'm also quite curious because you were saying that the dogs can actually sniff out the illness or virus, but if this person is actually sick and this dog detects it, how will the dog respond to it? Like what kind of actions or
Sure.
How will the dog behave?
Okay, those dogs that are trained to sniff out virus, they are not like sniff on a person. Oh wow, you got virus,
so-
and they start barking at you. No, okay, there are different ways of training dog on this reaction. Like during search and rescue dog. Okay, when the dog detects a figurant, he will bark at that spot and inform the handler that he has found somebody in there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So different dogs react differently. Now during those training, there's also what we call a roll dog. So we did have some dog that doesn't bark. So what happens if the dog detect and he's not the type of dog that bark? So they train it into a roll dog. Roll dog, that means they actually have a roll on the dog So what they do is when they found the figurine, they will pick the roll and bring it back to the handler to show that they have found somebody in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now in cancer detection dog, okay, what they do is they have a series of they have a container with rather a track, okay, with many of these container that contain the mass. So the dog will have to sniff on all this the mass along the track. Once he finds that there's a mass that is detected with cancer, he will put his paw on that.
Okay.
So different dogs react differently.
Okay.
It is not like going through a live person with virus and he start barking at you or bite you.
So because I thought like, let's say if I'm sick, right? The dog will not come and start sniffing me. Because I read somewhere that they will actually do that. I actually read an article saying that if the dog starts coming to you, circling around you, then probably it's because it doesn't work that way.
It's not that. Okay, but of course we do have what we call therapy dog, which is again a different kind of training. Therapy dog, of course, they will go to sick people. They will do lovely thing to make the patient happier, give confidence, So they are different kind of training. It's not like the cancer detection dog where they sniff a person had cancer and he react towards it. No, it is not that,
So later we'll do the demo, right?
We do the demo,
So what kind of demo are we going to do later?
Okay. Because the studio here is not like a bigger area that I can do, so I bring a long towel. So I will demonstrate on how dog actually sniff out on the towel which I touch.
Oh, okay, that sounds very interesting. So please stay tuned for that. But before that, we're going to do something else. We're going to give away some prizes. Okay, so we're going to ask a question. But in order for you to qualify for it, okay, you have to like our video, our live, and also share it. Okay, remember these two things you have to do. You have to like and you have to share, and then you can qualify. Okay, so before we proceed on with the demonstration, we're going to get Patrick to ask a very simple question. Wait. Okay, but you must make sure that...
Yeah.
You must make sure that, the answer has been provided by you. I mean, like, you cannot just ask a question that they won't know the answer.
Okay. Okay. There's something which we did not actually talk about earlier, and that is how sensitive the dog nose is.
Okay.
Now, the human body, they have what we call receptor on the nose. With 6 million receptors.
6 million. That's on
the human nose. On the human nose.
So
that means
human has
all
6
this
million.
when you sniff and you smell something, it passes through 6 million receptors.
To pick up the sense.
Yes.
Okay.
A dog would have 100 million to 300 million receptors.
So a human will have 6 million, and then a dog will have what?
100 million to 300 million.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot more.
Yes, it's a lot more, which is why. And not only that, the dog actually have on their brain. They actually have part of their brain to devoted to the scent. Okay. So that means they can detect senses much more than human beings.
Because of the number of receptors.
Yes. So some people, of course, there are different people who does what you call different research. So there are people who say it's 50 times more than human being. There are people who say 100 times. But there is no fixed record as like 1 + 1 = 2 kind of record. So there's only like a
range. Okay. So the question I'm going to ask you is the question pertaining to what you just shared?
Okay.
Are you going to ask something pertaining to that?
Yeah, maybe we should, right?
Well, I think we should.
Yeah, we should.
And then let me tell you what you'll stand to win for yourself. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be picking out. We'll pick out 4 winners for this
Okay.
quiz. Okay, and then each of you will win 3 packets of awesome possum. Am I right?
Oh, wow.
3 packets of awesome possum. Well, they look awesome. We have like different flavors.
Yeah.
There's beefy bites, and then there's salmon. Oh, salmon!
Okay.
I think my dog will definitely love the salmon one. Okay, so you'll get to you'll get a chance to win for yourself 3 packets of awesome possum. And you know awesome possum, right? What's so awesome about it is that they are actually made in New Zealand. And we know how clean a place, a country New Zealand is. And you know, so you can be sure that your dogs are getting the best treats. And also these treats are grain-free, they're gluten-free, and they're rich in protein, and they're also very easily digestible. And of course, they're also made from natural ingredients. So if you want your dogs to have the best treats, I think awesome possum is an awesome choice. So you stand to win for yourself 3 packets of this, but of course you have to answer the question correctly, and you have to like as well as share our live. Okay, so Patrick, please do us the honor and ask the first question of tonight.
Okay, let me think.
Okay, you have
Dog.
3 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on, Patrick,
Okay,
your question.
a dog has 100 million to 300 million receptors in their nose.
Ah, okay. So what do they have
True
answered?
or false?
Okay, true or
Very simple.
false. Okay, very simple. Just type true or false. And then you stand a chance to win for yourself fabulous prizes. Right?
If nobody answer it correctly, can I have it?
I'm sure the viewers are smart enough to answer correctly. So, Patrick, I'm sorry to say, but you're probably not going to be able to win any of this. Okay, but very soon, Patrick will be doing a demo for us. And at the end of today's live, we will be announcing the winners. There will be a couple of quizzes for the night. So, get your creative juices flowing as well, because besides answering the questions, we'd like you to interact with us as well. So if you have any like creative questions, or you have any questions that you would really like to ask Patrick or myself, please keep the questions coming in. We'll be more than happy to address them as and when we can. Okay, so I think, Patrick, are you ready to show us what your dog can do? You brought your dog along as well, right?
There he is.
Okay, so can you see
Happily
him?
resting now.
No, can you all see him?
Oh, sprinkle.
Can
Hey. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
because it's so quiet. Like I didn't even realize he was sitting there. What a.
It's a dog trainer dog.
Oh, well, true. Okay, so there is a difference between a dog trainer's dog and a common man's dog. Like,
dog.
Like my dog will probably be running around and barking and making lots of noise. Okay, so what should we do to prepare for the demo?
A layman can do.
Okay.
Okay. Sprinkle you.
Fine.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
So
watch
only
this.
Patrick can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Now, because we don't have like very big area over here, right? Are we online now?
Okay. So before we start with the demo, right? Can I just ask what exactly are we doing?
Okay. Now there are actually 3 towers over here.
Okay.
Yeah, are we online already?
Yeah, okay, I think the viewers can see as well. Okay, 3
there are 3 towers over here. Normally we do 10.
Oh, okay, but because of the space constraint,
and I just want to do a quick demonstration on how dog actually detect. Now there are 3 towers over here. Left, right, center. You pick one.
This is probably the toughest decision I've ever had to make. Okay, the center one.
Center one. Okay. You see, what I will do with this is I'm going to pick this one up. Now I'm just going to touch it with my hand.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to just put it back. Now the dog doesn't know which one I have touched.
Okay.
Okay, he won't. No, they don't see. Even if you put it right in front of them, they don't detect by eyesight.
So they don't like really depend on.
No, they don't detect on eyesight.
Oh, okay.
They will detect. You see, when the dog detect and they see things, they will only visual like you're seeing a photograph. Okay, it's only when you move they detect movement.
Okay, more movement.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
now I'm going to
I trust you.
here.
You didn't peek. Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to just let him sniff on my hand. Okay, fine. Finger fine.
Okay, so he's going to find the one that you touched.
Yes.
Oh, yay! Well done, well done. Wow, that was really impressive.
Yeah. So this is actually very, very simple because it's only 3.
Okay.
But if we do it in a competition, it's actually 10. And in the more advanced level, we actually have what we call a decoy stand. Decoy stand, that means the judge would actually touch the 2 of the tower, and 3 other person or 2 other person would also touch 1 of the 10 tower, and the dog will have to detect the one that the judge touched.
Okay, that
Yeah,
sounds
and they can even
difficult.
detect the difference between the senses of different people.
Oh, which means like different towers will be touched
That's
by
right.
different people.
Different people.
And then
the dog will pick up the one that I want him to detect.
Wow. Okay, that sounds very complicated. But if it's a well-trained dog, I'm sure it's not so difficult
you have
for
to.
him.
Yes, that's right. We always have to start with the basic. It is not something like I want to start training a stiffer dog and you can do it like immediately.
So if I want my dog to be able to do that, can I send him to you and then?
Sure, you don't need to pay. Sorry.
Okay, just forget I ever asked. Okay, no, but how long?
No. You have to be involved with the training. Now you see, a lot of people think that you can leave your dog with a trainer. They'll train it for you. But my explanation is very simple. You buy a piano.
Okay.
I can tune the piano for you, but you have to play the piano.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tune the car for you, but you have to learn how to drive it.
Actually, I know this is something that many pet owners, sometimes myself as well, we tend to forget that sending your dog to a trainer is one thing, but actually practicing with your dog is another thing altogether.
Right.
It's something that you have to do very frequently. Else, the dog will start to forget, right?
Well, they won't forget as long as you reinforce them. Okay. For example, if you learn how to drive and you stop driving for 2 years, can you still drive?
I can, but probably not as well.
Yes, probably you need to polish it a little bit, but they get back very easily once you have them trained. And especially with a firm and good foundation. So actually, when we talk about training, it's really sometimes not about how many exercise your dog can do, but how reliable are you on the exercise.
Okay. So besides training your dog, besides sending your dog to a dog trainer to train, you have to spend quality time with your dog as well. So approximately how long does it take to train a dog to be able to do something like that?
Something like that. Okay.
Month? Years?
About a year. About a year.
Oh, that's quite long.
There are some dogs that would that can reach this level in about 9 months. But generally, the basic course would be like about 10 weeks. And 10 weeks is already very good foundation. That means it covers everything that you need to control your dog. So not many owners will want to get to this kind of level.
Because like for owners, right? Most owners. I think we would only like our dogs to be able to do something basic, like to sit, to wait,
and even do some tricks.
But this one is a bit advanced.
It is like learning to play the piano and you want to take a grade 8 exam and the diploma exam.
Or you want to show off to your friends, like, look at what my dog can do, like Patrick. So you always show off to your friends, right? Like, no, come on, let me show you what I can do with my dog. He can sniff out the towel that I touch.
For those who are single, it's good.
Okay.
If you are single,
too much info. We don't really need to know that. Okay, that's your own, Okay, so later on, we're going to get Patrick to do something else for us as well. Thank you so much for the demonstration. Do we have to be that polite with each
okay,
other?
okay, I'm
but
sorry.
I think we can just sit down and continue. We had a very interesting demo by Patrick just
Thank
now,
you.
and we're going to have more demo later. But before that, we actually have some questions, right? I mean, like, do we have any questions from our viewers that that are interesting enough for Patrick? Okay, if we don't, I mean, actually, I have a question for you, Patrick. So, as a dog trainer, right? So, what kind of behaviors that
Most common.
that owners are most concerned about?
Yes. I think even until right now, I mean, just like multi-level marketing, okay, the basic one is always the one that most common, toilet training.
Okay, yeah, that one I agree.
Yeah. Toilet training, of course, most owner, when they bring in a new pet, that will be the number one concern.
Okay.
They doesn't want the dog to be peeing in the house, pooing in the house. But that is actually, what is that one? At which age a dog should be trained? Okay. Now, basically, there is, I would recommend obedient training to start at the age of about 4 months. Okay? But we can start all those very basic behavior like toilet training, the chewing problem thing, you know, even as young as you get the dog home when they are about 3 months.
Okay, that you know, that reminds me of a saying: you can never teach an old dog new tricks. Is that true? Like if a dog is old, can we still teach him?
No, you still can teach them.
Yeah,
I have dogs as old as like 12 years old that come to my class. Okay, but basically there's no difference between training a 4-year-old dog or a 4-month-old puppy.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah. But the only thing is, obedient training basically is like buying insurance. The earlier you train, the earlier you benefit from the training.
The less problems you'll have with your dog.
So I do have like one owner, very interesting. She sent her dog to me when the dog was about 11 years old.
Okay.
And the dog has aggression problem. And the thing is that she was hoping that the dog would improve as the dog grow older. So when he was about 11 years old, one day he bite the owner on the lip and tear off the lip. Yeah, and then they decided to send it for training.
That's a bit too late, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not too late, but then you could have done it earlier.
They could have prevented that.
Yes, they could have prevented that, and also many people think that the dog will turn to become better by default. No, it doesn't
work that way.
It doesn't work that way. That's right.
Okay, but going back to the toilet.
The toilet
question that you were like addressing halfway, right? So you're talking about that being one of the
most common. Okay. One of the most common, and it actually is one of the easiest. Now, I don't know whether I have enough time to actually go through the toilet training because it takes a while to explain. But first of all, you see, in training, you have to always remember there's what we call compulsive training.
Okay.
That means compulsory, you have to stop doing it. There's inducive training, or some people like to call it positive reinforcement. I use both, actually. And there is what we call condition training. So the thing about condition training is like toilet training. You cannot use compulsive training, you cannot use inducive training. Okay? Which means when the dog pee and poo correctly on the pee pad, you do not need to reward because the dog doesn't associate because I pee correctly and that's why I get rewarded, you know, the kind of thing. So it's a different thing.
Okay.
You know?
So pertaining to this, right? I have a question. It's actually a personal experience.
Sure.
I just want to check, right? Like dogs that are already toilet trained, will they forget the training at some point of their life? Because you know, my dog is actually toilet trained. I mean, like for many years, I had no problem with that. He would go to the pee pad and do his stuff. But very recently, right? He started liking to pee at a certain spot.
Yes.
I mean, like in the living room, like all of a sudden, like what could have caused that?
It could have been several factors. Okay. Of course, I'm not at your place, so I cannot unless.
Would you like to visit?
No.
Why not? Because
not in your bedroom.
Nobody's inviting you to my bedroom. Hello, I'm sorry,
But you
Patrick.
think-
I think you have too much, going on your head.
All right. Jokes aside, okay. Jokes aside, okay. Now, there are several factors, okay. There may be something in where he does the business that will trigger that.
Okay.
Now, there are material like carpet, rug, plants, newspaper. You could have accidentally put a carpet or a rug at that particular area, and it start to trigger that. All right, that's of course one of the cause. I also have a very rare incident where we put newspaper at this spot, and the dog actually keep coming to here to pee and poo. Okay, so when I went to investigate, now nobody knew it, and only the dog knew it. Okay, there's a drainage pipe that is running underneath, and the dog can actually detect that.
Okay,
and that's why he keep coming over here.
Okay.
Despite putting the pee pad and the newspaper over here.
Okay.
So this is another possibility, and which is again very common.
Okay, so in order to correct this behavior, we have to first find out exactly why. The reason why.
Yes.
And then
and you can actually recondition them. There are many ways you can do.
Okay. So do you actually go to people's homes and?
Yes,
but
I
not
do.
to their bedrooms, lah.
No.
Okay, even though you would like to. Okay. So
even if it's yes, I would say no.
Exactly.
No.
We're
Just
live
kidding,
here.
just
Okay.
kidding.
That will have to be taken offline. Okay. So. We're talking about all these different types of training.
Oh, yes.
So we also know that dogs, they are very motivated by treats. So
So
are there
of
things
course.
that we can do with treats?
Yes,
I mean, like we have
yes.
treats to encourage our dogs to do certain things.
Yes. Treat training is useful to get the dog to do tricks. You can also use it in obedient training. But then again, usually with treats, you do it like there are no distraction that are stronger. Okay. But that's easy to do it at home. So if you are training your dog at home, you can use treat to actually easily get him to do some very simple exercise. In fact, I have not trained my dog on these exercises. I can easily think of something that make him do it.
Okay. So since we're talking about using treats as an incentive, right?
Sure.
I have a question. So I'm not sure whether you can actually correct this behavior with treats, but I'm just going to ask for Georgie. Okay.
Sure.
So I think so the question is. My dog just won't pee and poo in the house. He's 2 years old now. How can I get him to do it in the house rather than having to bring him outside all the time?
Sure. Now, when the dog doesn't want to pee and poo in the house, it is actually a good thing because he's trying to just keep the house clean. Okay. Anything that you want to reverse. Now, there are another type of dog which only do it in the house, they don't do it outside. They can walk the dog half a day, they come back home, then they do it. Okay, now those dogs that doesn't want to do in the house and he want to do it outside, definitely is a good sign because he trying to keep the house clean. Okay? It's more human factor that say, oh, it's so troublesome, I have to bring him out. Okay, but it is not a bad thing. Now, can I reverse that? Yes, you can reverse. But the amount of time that you have to spend to change this, I personally would be very happy to just take the dog out.
Okay, so while you have your answer, now. Just be happy with what you have.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if there are any further details, like I say, we don't have that much time to run through the whole thing. So perhaps give me a call.
Okay, so I mean, like we have more questions, but for now we'll like to do something else first before we address all these questions. Okay, we're going to go into our second quiz. So same thing. Okay, in order to qualify for the quiz, you have to like our live, and share it, and then answer correctly. Okay, so for this quiz, right, we're going to give away treats from another New Zealand brand. Okay, this is Addiction. Okay, I'm sure your dogs are going to be addicted to them because they look very yummy. I mean, even though I'm not a dog, I think they look very good. Okay, so these treats, right? They are also made from free-range and sustainably sourced meats, GMO-free fruits and vegetables, and also they have all these fresh ingredients. And we also know that, you know, New Zealand is one of the cleanest countries in the world, so you can be rest assured that your dogs are getting the best. And also I have to mention that these Meaty Bites treats, right, they are 100% grain-free and gluten-free. So you stand to win for yourself 2 packs, okay, 2 different flavors with free-range beef recipe and succulent wild brush tail recipe, okay? Okay, I'm not sure which one your pet would prefer, but I'm sure, you know, these 2 are equally yummy. Okay, so we have to get Patrick to ask another question. Okay, so Patrick, what do you have?
Okay, now let me think.
Okay, you have 5 seconds.
I have 5 seconds.
Have the 5 seconds.
Yes. Okay. Now, can we use treats to train the dog?
Is there even a question, Patrick?
Yeah.
You sure you want to ask this?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, so Patrick just asked, can we use treats to train your dogs?
Yes.
As
Or
simple
no.
as that. So you just have to answer yes or no.
Or no, yes.
And you can stand yourself to, you can stand a chance to win for yourself 2 packs of Edition Meaty Bites treats. Okay, so, you know, besides all these prizes that we're giving away tonight, okay, I would like to share some good news with all of you. So we have a flash sales going on, only for a limited time. Okay, so from now, okay, today is Friday, right? From Friday night to Sunday, okay, while stocks last, okay, you can enjoy up to 60% off. Okay, 60% off all these products from Edition.
Yep.
And Possum as well? Awesome Possum as well? Okay, Awesome Possum and Edition, okay. You can get them on Papa Pet Shop. If you want to find out more about the deals, okay, please go to their website and then find out what products you'll be interested in. Okay, only till Sunday. So please grab this opportunity and buy your dogs treats from New Zealand, you know, yummy treats that are also very, very healthy. And also, okay, I have a promo code. Do you know that?
Oh, is that so?
You don't?
No.
Okay, Patrick, let me tell you, okay? If you use my promo code WAWA, okay, you can actually get a lot of good deals as well. So for
Really? Can we change it to Waggies?
No, I'm sorry. Okay, this one is only for me. So in order for you to qualify for this, right, you have to spend above $88 net. Okay, $88 net, and then use my promo code WAWA, and then you enjoy $10 off. Okay, $10 off if you buy above $88 net. And then also, okay, another good news, piece of good news to share with all of you is that the first 20 customers to purchase from the flash sales, right, they get to go on a trial training with you.
Really?
So what will you be teaching them? Like,
Okay, I don't like to use the word trial session because, anything that is half-hearted, you want to try, you'll never be able to do it well. But let's call it a session that I would like to share.
Okay, a sharing session.
Sharing session.
Okay.
Okay.
So a free sharing session with Patrick.
The sharing session will be, during the sharing session, we can have maybe a little bit more time to talk about behavior, which we did not finish earlier, like toilet training, you know, and the chewing thing, and trick training, with treats, and obedient training, and I'll share the difference between what is compulsive training, what is inducive training, what is conditioned training, all right, which is important when we talk about also primary inducement and secondary inducement, how does the dog respond to command, and what you have to do to make them respond.
Wow, okay, that sounds very interesting, but okay, take note, it's only limited to the first 20 customers. So don't wait until, you know, last minute. You know, don't think because the flash sales is going to go on till Sunday, you wait till Sunday. Please grab the opportunity to buy something now because it's limited to the first 20 customers. Only the first 20 customers will get, you know, up close and personal with Patrick during the sharing session. Okay, I'm sure.
Your expression is
my what expression? My facial expression
is a bit scary for me.
I'm sure you enjoy it, Patrick. Okay, don't be
okay.
So besides this, right, if you spend more than $99 net in one order. You can also become a premier member. And for this, right, not only will you get double reward points on your next purchase, you will also get an additional 3% rebates on future orders, as well as a welcome gift. How wonderful is that?
What is the welcome gift?
Well, you buy first and then you will know lah. Right? If you want to know what the welcome gift is, well, start putting all the products in the cart and then start making your purchases. Okay, so Patrick, so for a dog trainer, right? What kind of treats do you usually like reward your dogs with?
Okay, we have to first of all understand about key exercises. That means whatever we want to train the dog for, that is what we call a key exercise. For example, if I want to learn English,
okay,
I have to know alphabet.
I mean, if
you don't know alphabet,
you have to start with the foundation.
You have to start with what we call foundation.
Okay.
That's right. So with dog training, it is something we call foundation. Okay, and my basic first foundation would be the sit exercise.
The what?
The sit.
Oh, sit.
The sit. Yes.
Okay.
Well, the sit exercise sounds easy. Oh, my dog can sit.
Yeah,
easily.
Which dog doesn't know how to sit?
Yeah. That's right. But the thing is to be able to do it well. Okay. The sit exercise will be the exercise that would expand to many other exercises.
Oh,
and
okay.
I can easily demonstrate.
Okay, that's something that you're going to demonstrate for us later, right?
All
okay,
right,
but before that, we're going to have another question for our viewers. And for this time, you will stand to win for yourself 1 pack of Addiction Meaty Bites treats, as well as 2 packs of Awesome Possum treats. So it's 1 plus 2. Okay, just like the previous 2 quizzes, in order to qualify, you have to like and share our video, our live video. And also, of course, you have to answer the question correctly. And please, Patrick, make sure it's just as easy as the previous 2 questions, because those 2 questions are so easy. If this one is difficult, right, it's very unfair, right? No?
Okay, I'll make it easy.
And I know Patrick's a very nice guy, so he's always asking like really easy questions.
Can I ask you a question? Since you own a dog.
Sure, but if I answer correctly, do I get the prize?
you
Really?
will
Okay,
get-
fine, come, ask me.
Okay. How many teeth does a dog have? Thank you. You don't know. I have done the research because people ask me this question.
You see, I have an answer for that. It depends on the age. Older dogs may have less teeth because they'll start falling out.
Left only 1 tooth.
Yeah, maybe with only 1 left. Is that the question you're going to ask our viewers? No, right?
No. Because somebody asked me this question, I say, well, okay, you can ask me anything about dog, okay?
But,
you can ask me anything
even
about dog,
about the
okay?
teeth,
And they come up with this question, how many teeth does the dog have?
but-
And I really didn't know, but I went to do a research.
And then you realize?
44.
Oh, okay, 44 teeth.
Yes.
How many does a human? 28.
That I don't
28
know.
or 32, I
How many
think.
does a human teeth?
I think 28 without your wisdom teeth, yeah. Then
Sorry,
it's 32.
okay, I'll do research for that.
Okay, yeah, please do.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna do some demo for us.
Demo or the quiz first?
You haven't asked a question, right?
Yeah, I haven't asked the question.
Oh, okay. Patrick, come. Ask them a question. I was so caught up with the teeth thing. I was like, okay, come, Patrick.
Okay. Do you think dogs have the ability to sniff out viruses?
I know that answer.
Yes or no?
Okay,
very
yes
simple.
or no question as well. Okay, so tell us whether a dog can sniff out viruses. Okay, if you know the answer, please tell us yes or no, and then you stand a chance to win for yourself 1 pack of Addiction and 2 packs of Awesome Possum. And also remember to like and share our live video. Okay, so what are you going to demonstrate for us now?
Okay.
We have to have a dog first, right?
Where's my dog?
In order for that to happen.
Yeah.
Doggy. Okay, what's his name?
Okay.
Sprinkle.
Yes.
Okay.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle. Oh, welcome back, Sprinkle. Oh,
Okay.
so sweet.
Now, first, right. Where's my treat?
Okay, where's your treat? There are many treats.
Oh, where's
here.
his treat?
Okay. What treat would you like?
Okay. Now there we go. All right. Here we are. Now,
okay.
See, some dogs get really excited when they see treats.
Yeah, like mine.
Okay.
Really
Yeah.
excited. Super excited.
Okay. Now watch this. Okay. Speak. No, sit first. No. You see, the moment he gets excited, get him back to the very basic exercise, sit. No, sit. Okay, there we go. There. Speak. Speak. No, sit. Back here. Speak. Speak. Good
Okay,
boy.
okay. I mean,
There.
he's trying his best.
You see, it all boils down to the basic. Now, if you have a dog that is not trained with this, what we call basic exercise or the foundation exercise or key exercise, okay, then in order to get him to speak on command, you can actually just tie him on the table and you walk for
Tie him on the table?
But I mean, tie him on a pole or tie him on something. No, not as like that. I mean, just hook the leash onto a pole and you walk, because you see, when he cannot reach you, he will have to bark to call you. Okay, so you can make him associate when you say speak, and there he have to.
Okay. So that's
Speak.
the trick.
There, can you see it?
I mean, we can hear.
Yeah.
I mean, can you hear? It's quite loud, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so this is one of them. Okay. Now, there. Speak. Good boy. Now, you see, now the dog associate when I say speak, he has to do that, and I reward him.
Okay. So what trick are you rewarding him with?
What is this? Awesome possum.
I know what
You
this
know
is.
what treat?
This is awesome possum.
Okay, what flavor is this?
Bacon mania.
No wonder my dog like it so much.
Thick.
Yeah.
It smells. It
Why
really
don't you
smells
try
like
it
bacon.
first? Come, open your mouth.
No, I'm sorry.
Speak.
No. I'm not your dog, Patrick. Come on.
Okay, now there we go. Okay, now next one. Okay, okay, sit, heel. Now there, all go back to basic first. You see, so they involve the basic exercises. Okay, now once you get into this, the control, the whole control of the dog is back to what we call key exercise.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
Now, there we go. Speak, speak. Good boy. See that?
Come on. Well done, Sprinkle. Okay, so if I have never sent my dog for dog training, but
Then
I would like
do
to.
it.
But I would like. I'm saying if I have sent my dog for training and he can do some simple tricks and follow simple instructions. But let's say I've never sent my dog for training and I would like to teach him something very simple.
Okay, roll. Now there you can see he's almost doing it by himself, you see? There.
Almost there.
All right? Now, so this is what we call, again, foundation on the sit, then we do the variation on the down, and from the down variation, we go into a roll.
Okay, so ideally, right, we have to do it like 10 to 20 times a day.
Yeah. If you cannot, then you do 30 to 40 times.
Okay, then around. Then about how long do we need before the dog can do that?
It varies from dog to dog.
Okay.
But you see that you just have to remember three things. Okay, when you come to dog training. First, your training method must work. If the training method is not working, then
you have to change your method.
Either change your method
Or change your dog. Isn't that easier?
The dog was
I'm just joking.
The dog will say change the owner.
Change the owner. Okay.
No, just kidding. Okay, now you must have a method that is working.
Okay.
Then the next thing you have to do is to spend time doing it. And the third thing, you have to remember, do the right thing.
Okay, which is
doing it correctly.
Okay.
Now,
so as to not confuse him.
Sit.
Okay.
Get there. You see the sit exercise first. Now I'm going to put this chair away so I can have a little bit more, and I'll show you how it's being linked. Okay. Now first sprinkle heel.
Sprinkle.
Now there. You see first the sit.
Okay.
All right. Can you help me move the chair a little bit further away so the audience can see? Now where stay. Now you see once I got the sit, I got the stay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now come. Now there, another sit coming up. See that? Now heel. And then back to sit again. Now can you see the whole thing, how it's being related now? Okay? Now stay. Now the next thing, once I get into this, okay? Now you see, even if I were to get the dog to fetch now, it will be the similar movement.
Okay.
That means, now stay, fetch. Now, you see, when he come back, it will be exactly like what I call him to come and sit in front there.
Okay.
Can you see? Now, when I take this from him, all right, heel, and he go back.
Yeah, well done, Sprinkle. Good,
Yeah?
good.
Okay.
Good
there
boy.
we go. No, hang on. One more thing very
okay.
important.
Okay, one more
Sprinkle,
thing.
come
Okay.
here. Now, when he is on an exercise, okay, any trained dog, when he's on exercise, he got to be on an exercise.
Okay.
Okay? Now, there has to also be a time where you release your dog, where he knows that he's not on an exercise now. He can run about, he can go and look for treat, he can look for other things.
Okay. But how do we get him to know?
And
Like,
that-
is there
yeah.
something that we have to
Good
like
boy.
help? Oh,
Okay.
So you have
Release. Yes,
release.
yes. Show,
Okay.
well, the release signal, well, I like to use good boy, okay.
Okay.
That means the exercise is
Okay,
over.
so basically you have to come up with your own signal and you have to stick to the same signal every time.
Well,
so
because I have a format. So I get all the students that are in the class or all the dog owner in the class to do the same
Okay,
thing.
so Patrick has a format and Patrick has a training school. So if you want your dog to follow Patrick's format, go to Patrick's school.
Thank you. I didn't know you're so much taller than me, you know.
Now you do. That's why I was sitting down. I mean, I didn't want you to, you know.
Can you sit down now?
No, sorry, too late, Patrick. Everyone already
Alright.
knows our height difference. Okay, I have 3 more questions actually from our viewers. Okay, these will be the last 3 questions of the night. Okay, so okay, we have. Why are you standing so far away from me, Patrick?
Because you make me look so small.
Come on, lah. They already know you're small, lah. It's too late, Patrick. Come. Okay, so Stephanie would like to know, right? Okay, her dog likes to steal their personal items. So how? Yeah.
What sort of personal item?
I don't know. Would you like the dog to steal it and give it to you? Okay, no, but like, is there any way to stop dogs from stealing stuff?
Okay, well...
They might like steal it and then like hide it in one corner or something.
Okay, it got to be something that be of interest to the dog.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Okay, I give you an example.
Okay.
See, people like to buy things that they think that the dog would like.
Okay.
For example, I know this guy, he went to Japan and he saw this very colorful toy and it's US $50 and it's so cute and I'm sure if I buy it back, my dog will love it.
Unfortunately, the dog didn't like it.
Yes. How do you know?
Because I'm clever.
Okay.
I'm not only tall, I'm
Alright.
clever too.
Okay, now, so he put the toy and the dog looked at it and you know what he did? He went to play with a 50-cent tower.
Oh, okay.
But to the dog, the 50-cent tower is fun.
Okay.
And the $50 toy is not fun.
Okay. So basically, the owner has to identify what the dog wants.
Yes. So
and-
there may be some personal item which the owner have indirectly used it to play with the dog.
Okay.
Or something which the dog find interest in it.
Okay. So in order to stop the dog from doing that, the owner will have to hide the stuff.
No, well, not necessary to hide. There are, of course, many things that you can do. Again, foundation in training. Well, I mean, like I say, it's not something within that few seconds that I can explain everything, but this is one of the cause, possible cause.
Okay,
for
so it's
it.
basically
Yes.
association.
Association,
Okay, so you have to find out why your dogs are stealing certain things from
Yes,
you.
yes.
Okay, and then another question.
And quickly sign up for the the free what
yeah.
you call 20 what?
20, the first 20 customers to buy from the flash sales.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
And when you attend that session, I will elaborate.
Patrick
a little bit
will
more.
tell you it more. Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay,
another
next
question.
question,
Okay,
yes.
from Wei Jian. Okay, Wei Jian wants to know, right? Okay, I think he has a 7-month-old puppy. Okay, the puppy likes to bite them. Is there any way to get him to stop?
Okay, the one
But-
that you're talking about, biting. Okay, I can tell you now they are not actually biting,
Okay.
but because they are teething when they are puppy, they nip on you, and a lot of people actually associate this as biting.
Okay, but it's
Okay,
just,
but they are not. Okay, let me explain the thing about biting. Of course, you can see on my hand, I've been bitten by dogs, you know. An average 20 kg dog, the biting, the locking power is 350, 360 pound PSI.
Okay, so your flesh will actually be
Yeah, it's
torn.
punctual. It will be punctual. It will be like you have to go to the hospital.
Okay.
You know, and the pit bull terrier or the bull terrier, okay, their locking power there is between 500 to 700 pound biting
Wow,
power.
okay,
And 500 to 700 power is really bad. It can almost
into the bones. Yeah. So your dog is probably not biting.
No,
Okay.
definitely. I don't even have to see the dog. I can tell you now that they are teething problem. They grow out of this, but of course there are also many things which you can do. Again, on the sharing session.
Because if your dog, if your dog is actually biting you, you probably won't be able to type the question already.
Oh, yes, that's right. All right, got it.
Right,
Got it.
am I
Yes,
right?
yes.
So what does he have? So he doesn't have to do anything. He'll just have to wait for him to grow up and grow out of it.
No, I mean, there are other things which you can do, but like I say, during this very short period of time, it's not something like I can just show you and explain and you can do.
Okay, but it's not something
I wish I can be like here in class, okay, all of us close our eye and say a prayer and your dog become a good dog. You know?
It doesn't work that way.
But unfortunately, it cannot work that way.
Wei Tian, okay, basically, first of all, your dog is not exactly biting you, okay, and second of all, if you want to know more, okay, quick, take advantage of the flash sales perks, and then you can actually get up and personal with Patrick, and he will tell you exactly what you can do. Okay, one last question from Yvonne. How do I get my dog to stop growling whenever there's someone at the corridor? Actually, that's the same problem I have with my dog as well. Especially I think he can identify whoever's walking past.
Yes, they can identify whether there's a neighbor coming back to their house or passing by or your family member coming home. They can identify through, both sound, senses, okay? It's also about building up confidence.
Okay.
Building up confidence, that means sometimes the dog growl and bark is because they are afraid. So when they have no confidence, they... But you can see when they growl, they are actually...
Wow. Good acting.
Patrick. Actually, if not because of Zote, I would have won that year.
Best actress. Hello, then why are you competing with Zoe? Come on, Christopher Lee.
Okay. Christopher Lee. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Now, so the growling as he moved back, that is a sign that they have no confidence in themselves. So to build up confidence. Okay, why I sometimes recommend that people should bring their dog to a training class, because that's where it provides a lot of distraction. When you start to train your dog on distraction, you divert the attention. Okay, a lot of people even does things like when the dog is worried. Oh, don't worry, boy. That's my friend. It's okay. It's okay. Now, this kind of body language is actually something that will make the dog even more worried. Okay.
I think Christopher Lee should be worried about good acting. Okay, come on, carry on.
During that time, they should ask.
Okay. I think enough.
Okay. Let's come back. Okay, like I give you an example, which sometimes I always tell the owners in my class. There was this girl that was sitting and she hurt her knee. So she was sitting there and she was very sad. So the other lady came in and she saw her. Oh, girl. Oh my God, what happened to you? Are you okay? Now, the moment you start doing that, what do you think the girl would do?
Cry?
Yeah, obviously, because you are actually that body language about getting into the girl will actually trigger out the dog. Oh, I'm so sad now. Okay. But what I did was I went to the girl.
Okay. Sorry, Patrick.
Wallace.
Okay, fine. What do you do?
No wonder you never win.
Who said I never win? I got win before, okay?
Really?
You don't know me lah. Many awards. Carry on lah, Patrick.
Okay. Now, so I went to her. Hey, there's a fire engine there. I think there must be a fire going on. Would you like to see? Oh, really? Where? And she forgot about it and she went. Now, so diverting of the attention. So with dogs, you can actually do that in a different way, not so much as to talk to your dog, but make the dog realize that, oh, there's nothing to worry about.
So distract the dog.
Not just distraction. Of course, there are also exercises that will build up the dog confidence.
I think bringing your dog to a school or getting your dog to be acquainted with other dogs, that will actually build up confidence as well, right?
Of course.
To be comfortable. To be around other dogs and humans as well.
Yes.
Okay, so talking about attention, I want to get your attention now as well because we have the winners for our 3 quizzes.
Oh, really?
Yes, we do.
Am I in there? I submit the question.
No, unfortunately, Patrick, but you are probably going to win a Best Actress award sometime very soon. Okay, so now we're going to announce the 4 winners for our first quiz. Okay, so each of you will win for yourself 3 packs of awesome possum treats. And congratulations, Yan Xiu Ming, Jason Teo, Sharon Zihui, and Xia Weijian. Congratulations! Okay, for quiz 2, okay, each of you will win for yourself 2 packs of meaty bites, chicken or beef from Addiction, okay, and you are Georgie Ang, yay, Jin Cheng, Serene Xiao, and Darius Scott. Congrats. Okay, the last 4 winners, you want to help us announce now? Come now, Patrick.
What?
Ne? Quiz
Who's
3.
this?
Quiz 3. So you each win for yourself 1 pack of meaty bites and 2 packs of awesome possum. Okay, come, the 4 winners.
Maybelline Soul.
Okay, Maybelline, and who else?
Maybelline Soul, right?
Correct.
Is that correct?
You lao hua.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, okay.
Wait, I know.
Okay, quick lah.
What's this? Yankee Tango. How is such a name?
I have no idea. Okay, if you want to call yourself Yankee Tango.
Wait. Yankee
yes.
Tango. Is that a human name or is that the name of their dog?
I have no idea what kind of name that is, but congratulations anyway.
Yeah.
Yankee Tango.
Okay, Yankee Tango. Okay. Now the next one is Stephanie
Rafaela.
Is that Rafaela?
I think so. Okay. And last but not least, we have
Yvonne Khan.
Yvonne, congratulations. So we have our 12 winners for today. Congratulations. If you didn't win anything today, okay, fret not. We're going to have another live next month. Okay, and then you can win for yourself some fabulous prizes as well. And before we sign off, okay, before we say bye-bye to you, okay, there are quite a number of people that I have to thank. Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank Patrick from Waggie Dog Training. Thank you so much for being here today. We've learned so much, and also, okay, if you buy from our flash sales today, you can stand a chance to get up and personal with Patrick, and then he will tell you more about dog training. And of course, all the best, Patrick. We really wish to see you on stage taking that Best Actress Award trophy very soon. Okay, and also we'd like to thank our sponsor, Addiction, Pet Foods for Addiction, and Awesome Possum, all the treats and food. And of course, we'd like to thank B Martys and Jean Chu. Thank you so much. And of course, I want to thank you as well for being part of today's awesome live show, and I hope to see you all again next month. So enjoy your weekend, and remember, take advantage of the flash sales. Bye-bye.